Some of y'all keep asking why your life feels so heavy. Why are you tired all the time? Drained, uninspired, or downright stuck? It's not always you. Sometimes it's who you keep around you. You ever heard of that saying, beware of the company that you keep? Your environment is feeding your spirit poison and you sipping it like it's love. Let me be clear. These five types of people will ruin your life mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and in some cases, financially. And the craziest part, some of y'all got all five on speed dial and you don't even know it. Hi, I'm Kim the Mystic, here to educate, empower, and protect your energy. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Today, I am talking about five types of toxic people that will ruin your life, with number five being the worst. But most people ignore it until it's too late. Energy isn't just contagious, it's currency. And when you give access to the wrong people, they don't just waste your time, they bankrupt your peace. Let's break this down. Sign number one, the user. They only love you when you're useful. This is a transactional attachment. They don't care about connection, they care about consumption. Once your value runs out, so does their presence. Some red flags to watch out for. These type of people only reach out when they need something. They are emotionally absent when you need support. The acts of kindness feel expected and not appreciated. And they disappear when you actually set boundaries. For example, say you always show up to their events, you always give birthday gifts, probably gave them gas money, stayed up late night to give them pep talks. But the moment you ask for help, oh, they too busy. Appalled. Or worse, you finally say no, and now you're the one that's acting funny. No, they were just addicted to your access. That's all that is. Just say no once, and you will see if you are a friend or if you are a function. Sign number two, the complainer. They will drain your spirit with their storm clouds and call it venting. This is negativity bias plus emotional dumping. They do not want solutions. They just want an audience. Misery is their comfort zone. Misery loves company, right? Here are some red flags to watch out for. These type of people are always negative. They are never grateful. They reject every single solution that you offer. They make you feel heavy after every conversation, and they find a problem with every single answer. For example, you might say, hey, why don't you try this? And they're going to say, oh, that wouldn't work for me. Every single time, like clockwork. Or maybe you try to vent yourself and they hijack the whole conversation. Now, you holding a storm cloud on top of your own. Trying to uplift someone who is committed to being miserable will eventually drag you down too. So you need to be careful about those type of people. Sign number three, the blamer. Accountability, they ain't never heard of it, ever. This is the victim complex. They dodge responsibility by rewriting reality. That's that revisionist history. Their ego cannot handle being wrong. So you are going to always end up being the villain. Some red flags to watch out for. They twist facts to suit their narrative. They will guilt trip you when you hold them accountable. They weaponize your kindness. And you will find yourself apologizing for their behavior. Sound familiar? For example, you calmly express your feelings and they flip it on you and say, oh, you too sensitive. Or, oh, you always making things worse. You just want to argue. What? Huh? You be confused as I don't know what. Or they just blow up, act out, just disrespect you and say, oh, I only act like this because of what you did. Huh? That is not a reflection. That is manipulation. You cannot grow with someone who refuses to admit what they need to admit, which is being wrong. Sign number 4, the competitor. They want you to win, just not more than them. This is the scarcity mindset. They believe your light dims theirs. So instead of supporting you, they're going to serve you with silent sabotage. Some of the red flags include weird silence, awkward silence when you succeed. Or they'll just copy you without giving you credit. They will backhand compliment you and randomly trying to one-up you. For example, let's say you say, hey, I'm going to start a business. And they say, oh, I was thinking of doing that too. Or say you post a win, right? And they don't comment. And if they do comment, it's like 10 hours later. But post a struggle. Oh, they got all the advice. Or even worse, they turn around and post the exact same thing the next day. That's that copy and paste energy, but no claps. That's not inspiration. That's actually intimidation in disguise. Protect your peace at all costs and your blueprints. And the worst sign of them all, sign number 5, the abuser. They don't just ruin your life, they try to own it. Abuse is control for them. They operate off of guilt, fear, and shame. They want to shrink you until you don't recognize yourself. Some red flags include love bombing. That's the gaslighting cycle, the emotional blackmail. They will isolate you from your friends and family, and everything becomes your fault. For example, they will explode, they will insult you, they will manipulate you, and then turn around and hit you with, you know, I only act like this because I love you. Or they will just break you down and then say, you made me this way. No one else will love you like I do. That's not love. That is psychological warfare. The scariest part about abusive people is how normal they look to the outside world. But behind closed doors, they will own your silence. Your peace is not up for negotiation. Your energy is not a group project. Some people do not show up to support you. They show up to study you, to drain you, and to control you. And if you keep entertaining any of these types of people, you will only keep sabotaging yourself. You have to let them go before they take everything from you and with them. Check your circle. Check the patterns. Because one wrong person in your life can delay the next 10 years of it. If this video spoke to you, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to join the Mystic family, where we educate, empower, and protect your energy. Remember, stay grounded, guarded, and aware. Until next time, peace.